the guys that they have on that team offensively, he's gonna have a good season. It's Patrick Mahomes, but you need big time playmakers in the playoffs to advance. If you don't have that,
I can't.
It's tough.
It's not the same.
I'll tell you why I don't
Dude.
agree. Now,
Okay.
I wouldn't put him on this level because I don't want to compare him to that. Brady has done more with less.
But that's
Would
not
you
Brady.
agree to that? And that's why I said I wouldn't
Brady
put him
has
on that
done
level.
more with less. When?
Talent.
When?
Talent.
No. When?
No, that's a good question.
We're not talking
When?
about Tampa.
No, that's a good
No,
question.
not
Okay.
Tampa. No,
so
not
if,
Tampa.
you're
That's a
going,
good
if you're
question.
going back to New England, bro, he didn't do more with less. He had Bill Belichick. When you have Bill Belichick combined with Tom Brady, that's all you need.
And he still had bodies, bro.
And that right,
Can
and
I
he
tell
had
you-
talent.
Can I tell you that I
Gronk,
do not?
Listen, we have a Patriots fan here. He can tell you right now.
I do not agree with that.
Okay.
That Belichick and Brady thing.
How can you not?
Brady has been gone, and Mac Jones does not look good.
Patriots
Patriots do not look good right now.
It's only Mac Jones' first game. You realize that, right?
Mac Jones played
Mac Jones
last
had
year.
Mac Jones had a good year last year. What do you mean?
He had a decent year
He was
last
a
year.
rookie.
He had a decent year last year. But you can't use the excuse of him being a rookie when you're saying you have that type of coach. That type of coach should be good anywhere he goes.
The defense is
and
not
I'll
the
tell
same.
you why I don't believe in that. Simply because you look at Brady, who went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and immediately won.
That team
Right?
is stacked,
And-
though, bro.
and- yeah,
Thank you,
That's
thank you,
it,
Kaz.
yo.
Thank you,
That team
Kaz.
is
Now, see,
stacked.
here's the thing.
But when you say,
no.
all right, so when you say stacked, he came from a team that wasn't stacked, and he won with Belichick. Went to the Bucks and still won.
Let me ask you a question.
So, to me,
before I hit this button here, before I hit it,
and it better not be the dummy one.
before I hit this button, right? I'm gonna ask you, why did he choose Tampa?
I think
You realize that Tampa didn't choose him. He chose Tampa.
Well, when you're Brady, you can do stuff like that.
No, I understand that. What I'm saying is that the market wasn't there for him. There wasn't a lot of teams that were clamoring for Tom Brady as a free agent. San Francisco said no.
Bro,
Let me finish. Let me
Go ahead.
finish.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
The Dolphins said no
To Brady.
to Brady. The Raiders said no. He went to Tampa because one, Tampa was already on the verge of being good. They had Jameis, who was 30-30 that season prior. They finished 7-9 with his inconsistent quarterback play. They still had the same wide receivers. They still had a budding young defense. You put Brady on that team, you're taking that team to a next level. Brady understood that. And what did Brady do? Yeah, I'm calling Gronk out of retirement.
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
gonna make sure
mention
Let
that.
me finish. I'm
Okay.
gonna make sure I get AB. So on top of the talent they
On
got,
top of what
they
they
got
have.
more talent.
Right.
So he stacked his team. He loaded the team to guarantee that he was gonna have a good team. Not saying they're gonna win a Super Bowl, but at least have a shot to win a Super Bowl.
Stacked.
He chose that situation.
So
what are we talking about here?
All right. So, but like you said, he chose that situation, but he also went to a team that was still lacking.
Lacking him.
Lacking in
Lacking
That's
him.
it.
No, because anybody knows, no matter what quarterback you are, when you bring Gronkowski on that field, you change a defensive strategy. Because you cannot just only focus on wide receivers because you have a dangerous tight end.
Okay, but you
a
just
Hall
said,
of Famer.
You just said
that
Gronk.
comes with
There's
Brady-
only
with
one
Brady, though.
person that Gronk wanted
That
to play
comes
with.
with Brady. That
Tom
comes-
Brady.
that
Okay.
comes
Gronk
with
was not
Brady.
coming out of retirement for nobody else.
Okay, but which is
So
fine.
Brady knows
But
this. He got Gronk. They won a Super Bowl. You're making my point.
No. What I'm saying is that Tampa to me was the perfect fit.
I did. It's very low.
Was it dummy?
Yes. I did. I did. I'm sorry.
He said it wasn't dummy.
I'm sorry. I gotta hit it.
Yo.
Because you're not making sense right now.
Let's go to commercials.
You're not making sense right now.
Now, I'm gonna help you out because you're partially right. Tom Brady's done more with less, but he had
Tom
those
Brady.
guys in the system. There's a lot of new people.
There you
New
go.
pieces in
The system,
and-
bro.
Patty is. I don't think they're gonna do it this year. They don't have
Right.
the weapons, bro.
Bro, I get that, but y'all telling me that Belichick is a main cog? No, it's not.
He is,
You can't-
bro.
you can't
He
dismiss
is.
Bro,
this dude,
you
bro.
cannot tell
You
me
can't do
that every coach LeBron James played for was that great of a coach.
That's different.
LeBron James.
That's
you
different,
comparing
bro.
apples to oranges, dude.
That's
you can't do that.
different.
How is
You
that?
can't do that.
LeBron James is the Tom Brady of the offense. He is the controller of the offense.
Different, bro.
Okay, so you're talking on the field,
you see
but I'm
what
just
they
talking
did?
about what he brings. Tom Brady, as a quarterback, he can make decent dudes look really good. Even with the good guys, he brought in AB because the team was lacking.
No, he just wanted to stack the deck. They weren't lacking anything.
So they had Mike
They had
Evans.
Mike Evans and Godwin. What are you lacking? Those are two of the best wide receivers in football. I
And they
know.
had- you know what? You're right. I can't even knock you.
What are you talking about?
You know, guys said Chris Godwin.
Did
come on,
him
Rick.
get
I forgot about Chris
EB to
Godwin.
play slot? And
forgot
Iggy's
about
never
Chris
played
Godwin.
slot?
You know, I forgot, but he got hurt. Chris Godwin got hurt. No,
No, he didn't. Not that year.
You know, he got hurt after.
Right, the season
Yeah,
after.
yes.
What are you talking about here?
I know Chris Godwin. God damn it.
And mind you, and here's the other point. Here's the other point, right before we go to break. The other point
You
was
gotta edit that dummy thing.
the other point. No, it's gonna stay in.
Nah,
there.
that's gonna stay.
The other point
That's
is
gonna
that
stay.
when Brady got there in New England, he was a game manager. Why? Because that defense was stacked. So all Bill Belichick told Brady to do is don't make a mistake. The defense will help you and keep you in games. All you gotta do is make a couple throws. Brady was good enough to be able to do that, and they won consistently. Once Brady learned how to be a quarterback and actually got his sticks, then you can be able to trust him more with the offense. The same thing is going to happen with Mac Jones. Mac Jones had a really decent rookie season.
He had a good year.
But the defense wasn't that great, but they weren't bad either. You understand what I'm saying, Jeff?
But wait,
now this year, they're having issues in regards to who's calling plays. That's the problem with the New England Patriots. But let's not get it twisted. Once the season rolls on and they start to get a rhythm, don't be surprised when the New England Patriots have 10, 11 wins. Don't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked.
Now, what year was it that Patriots had like a amazing defense?
Every year, the first 4 years of Tom Brady's career.
Yeah, they had some people.
Oh,
that-
Elite
yeah,
defense. We're talking about
No,
top five.
I'm talking about like the last two chips that Tom Brady.
They didn't have great defenses. The last team, the one against the
That's
Rams.
what I was going to say.
The one
Tom
against
Brady.
the one against the
expectation
Rams.
was
The one against the Rams.
the expectation was Tom Brady's going to get out there and outscore the other team. That's really what it was. Because defensively, they weren't that great.
Not the last year. Not the last Super
The
Bowl.
last two Super Bowls he had, they weren't that great. They weren't that great.
No, I
The
agree.
expectation was we have Tom Brady. We're going to outscore the other team. That's really what they did.
I get that.
They
but
just
still.
punched every team, and Tom Brady went up the field and scored a lot of points that year. But again, to y'all point, yeah, right. Because Tom Brady on the Bucs is different.
There you go.
Tom Brady on the
Better
Bucs is different.
Better switch it up real quick. Hopefully, Mike can pick me up. Tom Brady and Giselle are now living in separate houses. This nigga has 7 rings and is going for number 8. Is it worth it?
Yes.
If you even go into
Hell yeah.
It is worth it. 'Cause
Hell
I'm gonna
yeah.
tell you right now.
Say it again. Is it worth it for him?
Is it worth it for him to keep playing?
Last year.
Yes.
He has
Because
7
him-
rings already.
yeah.
He's going for his 8.
Yes.
He's had issues with his wife for a long time because she's been wanting to retire.
She wanted him to stop.
Now finally they're living in separate houses. Do you think it's worth it for Tom Brady?
Yes.
Let-
That's fine. Go ahead, but expound on that.
I say yes because, yo, listen, man, like, I understand family, but this is legacy we talking about. And it's family's legacy too. But, like, all right, so when it comes to, like, forming a habit, a lifestyle, it take whatever the time, 30 days for a habit, 90 days for lifestyle. My man been playing football
23 years.
23 years. You're not gonna
Just turn it off.
just turn it off. You have to downsize. You know what I mean? You got to go through that time to retire. You can't just and retire.
Bro, when Tom Brady probably realized what being an actual dad was,
Nah, I don't think it's that, bro.
Bro,
I think it's
I don't think
I
it's
think
that.
it's
When-
the routine.
when
that
all
just
you
stop.
know, and that's what I was gonna say, exactly what you said. When all you know is football,
That's it.
you know how hard it is to turn that off?
That's
Why Mike Jordan left the game 2 times and lost his mind and came back.
Well, I mean, I can speculate on why he left, but we're not gonna do that. 'Cause, you know, there's
But
a lot
what I'm
of-
saying
there's
is,
a lot of
Mike
Jordan- there's a
even
lot of
came.
Jordan fans
Mike
out there. I
owned. Mike did the one. Mike did the one
wanna be a
thing.
villain.
Mike did the one thing that a lot of big players want to do:
Quit.
own a team.
Quit.
He ended up having ownership with the Wizards, right? and did what? And ended up playing for him.
And quit again?
Bro, my thing, it's so hard to love something that much and only know one thing and then just go cold turkey on it. It's dumb hard.
You can't cold turkey.
No, listen,
You can't cold turkey
Before
that.
we go to break, I'm going to say what I'm going to say, right? I'm going to keep it real. The thing is, question, Jeff, is that we all have a purpose. We all have a purpose here. Whatever your purpose is, and when you find that purpose, it's what defines you as a person. It's not your family. It's not your kids.
It really isn't.
It's not your parents. It's not anything like that. It's
the crazy
what you
shit.
were put here to do. And no one has the right to tell you when it's time to give up your purpose. That is what drives you. It's not fair for anybody to tell you what when your time is up. If somebody came to Giselle and said, "Oh well, you don't need to be a model anymore. You need to give that up." That's her purpose. Don't give up. Don't let him give up his purpose until he's ready. Every athlete gets the call in their head to say it's time to give it up.
They know when.
It ain't time for him to give it up yet. Don't rush his clock. And that's what anybody in any lifetime, in any situation, any career,
Any
whatever
career.
your purpose is, don't let somebody rush your purpose. Period. I don't care who it is.